If your website takes 5 seconds to load instead of 1, you are effectively flushing 70% of your potential sales down the toilet. The data is brutal. A 1-second site converts at triple the rate of a 5-second flight. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock your front door and stop losing customers to a slow WordPress site using a simple, no-fluff workflow that takes less time than a lunch break. I'm Toby Danilchuk with 39 Celsius Web Marketing Consulting, and I help business owners fix their digital marketing leaks that are draining their profits. I've spent years simplifying digital marketing because I know that you don't have time for jargon. You just need your website to actually make you money and make you more profit. And in all my videos, I provide additional resources in the video description. So be sure to check those out as well if you want to dive deeper into digital marketing. So it's not just about the customer leaving from a slow loading website. Google actually punishes you for being slow. With Google Ads, a slow landing page drops your quality score. When that drops, Google charges you more per click than it does for your faster competitors. You are literally paying a premium for a worse result. And from an SEO perspective, page loading times are a ranking factor. Google wants to send users to great experiences, and if your site is slow, you're invisible. You can have the best content in the world, but if your load time is poor in the 30s or 40s as a score, you will suffer in SEO rankings if your competition is optimizing for page load times. And with your paid traffic from Google Ads or Meta Ads, remember, a 1-second site converts 3 times higher than a 5-second site. Speed isn't a tech issue, it's the foundation of your entire profit margin. Most business owners make 3 innocent mistakes that cause these delays, and you're probably doing all of them right now because they look good. I'm going to show you which pretty features to kill so that you can start winning. First culprit in slow page loading, huge images. It's all too common when we go in to optimize a site to find a multi-megabyte hero image on key landing pages. The workflow, image weight loss, Canva plus Squoosh. Here's a workflow you can use to improve your image sizes. First, use Canva. Resize your images to the exact desktop width. Don't upload a 4,000 pixel wide image for a 1,200 pixel wide space on your website, because if you do, you're forcing the browser to resize that image before loading it. And that slows page loading times. Once you resize the image, download it from Canva as a high resolution JPEG. Then, number 2, we want to convert this JPEG to a WebP format, which will compress it more without noticeable loss in quality. But because Canva doesn't offer the WebP format as an option to save your images, use this free app called Squoosh. Upload the image you just resized in Canva to Squoosh and select WebP. You might be really surprised how much lighter that you can make your images. This alone should shave off 80% of the size of the image without a loss of quality. I've seen hero images go from 3 megabytes to 50 KB or less. That change alone can be the difference between a bore and a store. And if this is the first time someone has explained site speed to you without using a bunch of tech jargon, hit that like button so I know to keep making more videos like this, and subscribe if you want to keep plugging the leaks in your marketing. Next up is technical trimming for faster page load times. Animations and fonts. Ditch the fancy animations. Are you making nice slide-ins or moving buttons on your website? All those animations add code bloat that adds 0 value to the user, so don't use them unless it's absolutely necessary. Next, use web-safe fonts. Simple equals fast equals profit. Fonts are one of the biggest hang-ups on page loading times. It seems like it wouldn't be a big deal, right? It's just a font. But if you're focused on fancy fonts, your page speed will always suffer, so stick to web-safe fonts. What are web-safe fonts? Web-safe fonts are pre-installed on most operating systems, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and mobile, ensuring a consistent display and faster load times because they don't need to be downloaded first. The most reliable fonts include Arial, Verdana, Georgia, Times New Roman, Tahoma, Courier New. When you use a fancy font, aside from these, the browser is going to download it first, which slows down page load times. Next, the fold rule. The fold is the part of your website people see on their phone or screen before they start scrolling. An important concept for improving page load times is lazy loading those images and videos below the fold, and thus you're only loading them when the user scrolls to that point on the page. When you first land on a website, Imagine if every image or video on the page had to load before it showed to you. Back 15 years ago, this is what happened and websites were slow. But with lazy loaded enabled, any images or videos below the fold will not load until the user scrolls to that point on the page, thus speeding up page load times. However, do not lazy load images above the fold, the part people see without scrolling. When they first land on a web page, images above the fold, like hero images, need to load right away, and lazy loading will delay that. Everything else, delay it and lazy load it. Whenever I take on a new WordPress site, adding NitroPack is one of the very first things I do. There's a free version that helps, but if you're serious about stopping that slow tax that we talked about, the paid version is where the magic really happens. NitroPack gives these pre-configured modes. Think of them as easy buttons, if you will. I usually start with strong or ludicrous, but here's the catch: is you go up the ladder in speed and get to ludicrous, you're getting more aggressive with the code. That's great for speed, but occasionally it can break a design element. Don't let that scare you. They have a test mode that lets you experiment in an isolated bubble. Your customers see the normal site, but you can see the optimized version by adding a little snippet to your URL. Always check your site incognito after changing modes to make sure that everything looks right. If you choose a preset mode like strong or ludicrous, NitroPack configures these buckets for you. It's handling your images, shrinking your JavaScript, lazy loading your images as well, making sure the fonts don't drag the page down. Speed optimization is a process of trial and error. After every change, you got to hit purge the cache. Then look at the optimization status dashboard and run your page speed tests. It will show you exactly when each page has been re-optimized for speed. Don't retest your speed until that status turns green in your dashboard on NitroPack, or you'll just be looking at your old slow data. You can do all of this right within WordPress once the plugin is installed, or you can log in a NitroPack web app for a deeper look at your analytics. Both work perfectly. Now, I've put my affiliate link in the description. If you use that, you're helping me keep these no fluff guides coming. Try the free version to see the interface, but when you're ready to see those page scores, jump into the 80s and 90s. The paid version is the way to go. If you're worried about it breaking something, just stay in strong mode. It's often a good balance for many business owners. Now, any scripts or pixels loaded will slow your page down as well, which is another area that NitroPack helps with. For example, if you've loaded meta pixels for Facebook and Instagram, Google Tag Manager, or an accessibility app and a chat app, all these will slow page loading time. They drag your speed down. The fix: this is where we use NitroPack, which handles the heavy lifting of this. It defers those scripts so they load after your customer sees the headline and the hero image. The scripts then load a few seconds after the main page content, so your customer sees your site instantly while the tracking code works in the background. Okay, I want to see who is being taxed on PageSpeed right now. Go to the Google PageSpeed Insights. Link is in the video description below. Run your URL and comment your mobile score below. If you're under 50, don't worry, most people are, and it's common, they're in the 30s. I'll reply to a few of you with the first thing I delete or optimize from your site to get that improved. The testing loop: Gemini plus caching. Okay, increasing website speed and relying on the page speed report can be a lot of technical jargon. So copy that page speed report, paste it into Gemini and ask, give me 3 simple fixes for this. It's like having an expert on speed dial. Then be sure to clear your NitroPack page cache every time you make a change. If you don't clear the cache, again, as I mentioned earlier, you'll see old performance data and think your changes didn't work. Caching just means the browser has stored an old version of your website or page, which is why after you make a change, you have to clear that out and load the new version that you just made the change to. So page speed is a process. If you're in the 30s for site speed, getting to 70 will change your business. But don't spend 10 hours trying to get from a page speed score of 92 to 98. Get it fast, stop the slow tax on your ads, and get back to making money. Don't let the technical rabbit hole win, which is all too easy to do with page speed enhancements. Now, if you're a business owner and you realize your website, your entire digital marketing strategy needs more than just a speed boost to actually generate more profit than you're generating now, let's talk. Contact me directly at the link in my description. My team and I specialize in taking the marketing weight off your shoulders so that you can focus on running your business. Let's get your marketing profitable so you can maximize profit. Call or email me now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next video where we dive deeper into profitable digital marketing strategies.